Hello, Amy. This is Anna, your brother Doug's fiancée.
Oh, hello, Anna.
I'm sorry to contact you so suddenly. You must be surprised to hear from me. Well, I just thought that since we're going to be sisters-in-laws from now on, I really wanted to get along with you. So I went ahead and asked Doug to tell me your contact. I hope that was okay with you.
Yes, I heard from my brother that you would be contacting me, so thank you for reaching out. I'm very happy to hear from you.
Really? Aw, I'm so glad too. You see, I'm an only child and don't have any siblings. So I'm so happy to finally have a sister-in-law, even if we're not actually related. If it's okay with you, I would love to go to cafes and shopping together sometime. I've always wanted to do things like that, just like what actual sisters do. And Amy, even though you might have not noticed this about yourself, I just need to tell you, I think you're just like a rough diamond with so much potential inside. I'm just so excited to help bring that out of you so you can shine.
A rough diamond?
Yeah, do you remember the time when I was introduced to you when Doug and I got engaged? When I saw you for the first time, I thought that you had so much potential. Though I couldn't see much of your face covered with your hair and mask, I thought your eyes were so cute. So I absolutely think you can glow up so much if you just change your makeup and fashion style.
Really? Do you think so? Thank you for your advice, but actually I'm pretty much satisfied with my appearance now.
Oh, come on. Don't say that. You have so much potential to show more of your true beauty. And you're still 20 years old and young enough to change your life, you know. You see, girls will definitely look more attractive if you glow up more by changing fashion and makeup. Believe me, because I actually post beauty topics on social media, so I do know pretty much about these topics. So you can ask me anything about beauty and just leave everything to me. I'm confident that I can make you so beautiful.
Though I appreciate all your advice, unfortunately, I don't think that I can actually become beautiful.
Hey, don't say that. You're being sulky. All girls have so many elements to become pretty. Oh well. But honestly, sometimes there are girls who are absolutely helpless though. In such cases, I don't go through all the effort to help those kind of girls because it's completely worthless. But you, Amy, you have such a beautiful face. You definitely have potential to glow up. I can just imagine how much you can change, so I'm so eager to help you out.
Actually, if it's possible, I really don't want to show my face that much to people.
Well, I guess you should definitely change that negative personality of yours first. That's definitely holding you back from a lot of opportunities, so try to be more positive and confident about yourself. Those are the first steps you need to change to become beautiful and attractive. Trust me, you're going to be totally fine. If you just hang out with me, you'll definitely become positive. So why don't we go out for some coffee sometime soon and start talking about this? I'll definitely take you to a fancy place to eat. And of course, everything will be on me, so don't you worry about paying anything.
Oh, no, please, you don't need to do that. I'll definitely pay for what I'll have.
But Amy, I heard that you hardly ever go out, and that you're always staying at home and you barely go outside. So that's why Doug sometimes goes over to your house to check on you sometimes, right? You know that he's always worried about you.
Well, actually, that is true. I don't like going out all that much. But my brother does worry too much, and he's making a big fuss about this. Since we lost our parents when we were young, he's always been concerned and overprotective about me. Since I work at home, I do stay inside most of the time, but I still go out shopping sometimes to buy stuff to eat, so it's not like I don't go outside at all.
But isn't that the least things you do to live? Don't you have any other plans to go out?
And I guess I go out to the vet sometimes with my cat to get regular health checkups.
I mean, other than that, Don't you have plans to go out with any of your friends?
Actually, I don't have much friends either, since I'm not actually the social type as well.
Oh, really? So I guess you wouldn't have a chance to go out at all if you didn't have any friends. But you don't need to worry at all, because I can be both your sister and your friend as well, so just leave everything to me. I'll take you out to places from now on. Believe me, you'll never be alone and lonely from now on as long as I'm with you.
Thanks for caring about me, but I really don't go out much, you know? So I'm not really so sure if I can enjoy going out to new places.
Oh, don't worry. You don't need to hesitate at all. I'm also so good at making friends, you know? So sooner or later, I bet you'll be more positive towards going out and will become so social with other people as well. You can definitely trust me on that. If you hang out with me, it will definitely be fun, and I will absolutely change your dull personality to be more happy.
Hello, Anna. I just wanted to thank you for everything you did for me today. The food at the restaurant you took me to was so delicious. And I must apologize about the incident where we were going through the makeup. I absolutely should have told you about my bruise on my face before this. I'm sorry to have surprised you so much about that.
Oh, no, please don't mind. I was the one who forced you to take off your face mask during the makeup, so I'm so sorry about that. I just didn't think you would have such a terrible bruise on your face, though. And I'm sorry to be so surprised to make such a loud voice. That was such an inconsiderate thing to do. I must have hurt your feelings.
No, don't mind at all. Honestly, I don't blame you for being so surprised.
Well, yeah. I just thought you maybe got hit by someone in the face or something. So I was just worried that something may have happened to you. I hope you don't misunderstand. But honestly, it was the first time I actually saw such a terrible face tone color, so I didn't know what to say. Have you had that bruise on your face ever since you were born?
Yeah, unfortunately I have.
Oh, really? Things must have been tough for you. I'm just so surprised to know that there are so many people with different troubles. So finally, I know why you always cover your bottom face with a mask.
Yes, that's right. I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this much earlier. It's just that I'm always concerned about how people think about my face when I go out.
I understand. If I didn't know about that, I probably couldn't help myself staring at your bruise too. But I guess the current situation is better for you. Since it's not that strange if you wear a mask now, you can cover up your face more easily.
Yes, that's absolutely true.
But honestly, the impact of that facial bruise was certainly surprising. Can't you do something to make it disappear? Like covering it up with a concealer? I would assume there should be some kind of makeup that can help you fix that.
No, I wish that would work. Unfortunately, I also have pretty bad allergies, so I can't put makeup on to completely cover it up. I can put on makeup partially, like mascara, but...
Oh, poor thing. I feel so sorry for you. In that situation, I guess you couldn't have a boyfriend or any friends as well, didn't you? That must have been such a lonely life to live. Now I understand why you don't go out often and just try to stay at home.
Well, it's not like I've been completely lonely because of this. Although, it is a few. I do have some friends.
But you don't go out and hang out with them at all, right? Do you think they are what you call true friends?
Well, I do have a chance to go out with my friends sometimes. At least, I do think they're my true friends.
Well, that is a horrible bruise on your face, so you do look pretty pitiful. So I doubt that any of your friends will actually get used to seeing your bruise. But honestly, if it were me, I wouldn't be able to enjoy hanging out being too considerate about you. But anyway, that's the case if I were your friend. But since we're going to be a family now, I'm going to be totally honest with you. Because that's what true families do. So would that be okay?
Yeah, I understand that, and I totally appreciate it. since my brother gets too considerate, always caring about me, and that gets me worried about him as well. So I definitely don't want you to treat me in that way either.
Yeah, I understand. That's because Doug is such a kind guy, you know? He is such a kind husband and a brother, isn't he? But I would assume that if Doug is so worried about you, he would have tried to have done something about the bruise much earlier, wouldn't he? Because you can practically even make tattoos disappear these days.
Well, regarding that, I have my own ideas towards this. Actually, I'm trying to save up money to do so myself, since I don't want to cause any more trouble to my brother about the bruise on my face.
Well then, you should definitely consider fixing the bruise as soon as possible, even if you need to borrow some money in advance. People around you who see that are definitely going to be surprised. You should fix that immediately, since it will definitely cause trouble to Doug too.
I guess so. I think I've saved pretty much now, so I'll try to get treatment as soon as possible.
But actually, you only have 2 months until our wedding, so you should better hurry to get that treatment. Do you think you'll be able to fix that bruise in time?
I honestly don't think 2 months will be enough. And it's not like the treatment ends just once. It'll probably take some time since I'll have to receive the treatment several times.
What? Does it take that much time? So does that mean that you are planning to attend our wedding with that face of yours?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I probably will have to do so. But I guess that wouldn't be acceptable. I'm sorry. I get what you're saying.
No, please, don't take it that way. I'm not saying that it's going to cause any trouble, but I'm just so worried about you. Because I have so many friends that are social influencers, and I'm worried that you won't be able to put up with everyone staring at your face and being compared to all my pretty friends attending our wedding. Because you're going to have to take off your mask anyway when we take pictures, and when everyone notices your facial bruise, you know? I'm just saying this for the sake of you, because I don't want you to get hurt anymore.
Oh, if that's the case, you don't have to worry about that because I won't mind at all. Since I'm the only family left for my brother, I'm planning to do whatever I can for him at the wedding. Because my brother has supported me so much throughout the tough times. And I really do respect him, so this is the least that I can do for him.
Oh, is that so? Well, if you insist, I won't stop you from doing so, but please do let me know if you get afraid, okay? Because if I were in your shoes, I probably wouldn't be able to stand at any of that situation, so don't try to push yourself too much, okay? Remember that I'm always caring for you.
Yeah, I appreciate your kindness.
Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today. And I want you to know that I'm totally fine with your facial bruise, so don't worry at all. So, if you still have any concerns, feel free to talk about it anytime you want. Hi, Amy. Where are you now? Are you already here at the wedding venue?
Yes, I'm here at the relatives' waiting room now.
Oh, really? Then can you just go home right now?
What? Excuse me? What did you just say? Why do I have to go home? Does that mean I can't attend the wedding?
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
Why are you saying that to me now? Isn't that too sudden?
Don't you still get it? It's because I don't want anyone seeing your face at our wedding. Though I've been trying to be nice to you because you're my sister-in-law, taking you out to places, and giving you advice about your appearance. But even after all of this, since you still don't seem to realize and you just showed up at this wedding, I'm saying this straightforward to you. As we are officially married now, and since Doug has also said that monsters don't have the right to attend our wedding, I'm asking you to leave now. So, since you are the monster with a facial bruise, can you please just avoid attending our wedding? Just go home right now, you ugly monster!
Fine, I get it. I wish you happiness forever.
I appreciate that you are so understanding. I'm so relieved now because I was so afraid that you might refuse and continue to attend the wedding and possibly ruin all of it because of your ugly face.
Well, actually, my brother just came here and he explained everything to me. So, I'm going home now, just as you said.
Oh, thank God my Doug is so thoughtful. I guess Doug was also stressed out about you all this time as well. Having a sister with such an ugly face must have been a burden for him too. I just feel so sorry for him having to go through all of that as well.
For your information, my brother is not that type of terrible person. And I'm surprised that you don't even know anything about your husband.
Huh? What are you trying to say? Doug did persuade you to get out of this wedding immediately, right? Now I feel really sorry for you since you lost your one and only family, your brother who just now basically cares about me. If you had a prettier face, I probably would have gotten along with you. But I'm sorry. I seriously don't need a sister-in-law with such an ugly face. I really can't stand dirty things from my point of view, you know. And honestly, I thought I would actually throw up when I first saw your face. So I think you should actually know that it's that bad and seriously do something about it.
Well, I'm sorry to make you feel that horrible seeing my face. But you don't need to worry because that's definitely not going to happen anymore.
Oh, does that mean that you're going to cut off the relationship with us? Well, thank God. That's a relief.
Yes, that's right. That's going to be such a relief for both me and my brother. Because not only me, but my brother has also decided to cut off the relationship with you.
What? Your brother? Why is Doug going to cut off the relationship with me? We're about to have our wedding now.
It seems that he just couldn't put up with the horrible comments you said about me. Because, as you said, my brother is a very kind and sincere person, you know? I'm so glad he finally realized the true self of his wife and was able to avoid continuing this marriage. Well then, thanks for everything, and goodbye forever.
Hey, wait! It has to be a lie that Doug is cutting off the relationship with me. That can't be true. He can't just do this to me. Hey, don't ignore me. Hey, Amy! Hi, Amy. I know you must be angry at me, but can you please reply to me? I know how horrible I was to you yesterday, so I really want to apologize to you. Please, Amy, can you please give me a chance and listen to what I have to say?
Well, is this you, Anna? You seem to be so considerate now. What was all that about with yesterday's attitude toward me? Because even if you apologized to me, I remember all the horrible things you said to me and will never forgive you.
But Amy, listen to me. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, right.
To be honest, I guess I was just a little jealous about you, as I knew that Doug always cared so much about you. And because you were so close to Doug, I just thought you had strong feelings for your brother, too. So that's why I said such horrible things to you.
Well, that's surprising. That's how you thought of me all this time? That I was so attached to my brother? As I do respect my brother, I don't have any more feelings towards him other than that. I don't know why you're misunderstanding our relationship, but he's just simply a brother, a family member to me. I only contact him when I really need to. And I do think that my brother actually contacts me more than I do.
Well, that's actually what I was worried about.
Well then, why are you telling me about this? You should have discussed that directly with my brother and not me, you know? He is your husband after all.
Well, it's like, you know that when girls get cheated on by their boyfriends, they get angry at that girl instead of their boyfriends, right? It's something like that, I guess.
I doubt that. You don't have to force yourself to make a lie. I know everything. It's all because you didn't like my ugly face, that's why. And that's the only reason. Simple as that, right?
No, that's not true. I don't think you have an ugly face.
Remember when you did say that my face was ugly out loud and clear? And don't forget you said that I looked like a monster and that you almost threw up.
Well, that was a misunderstanding. I just couldn't calm myself down in that situation, which made me say such horrible things to you. Can't you understand that I couldn't think about anything else besides the wedding? That wedding was so important. It meant everything to me. And remember, that wedding has been completely ruined now thanks to you.
Hey, are you now actually saying that this was all my fault?
Yeah, because I really didn't think you would actually attend the wedding. Because before the wedding, do you remember that I did send you pictures of my pretty friends? And I did tell you that you shouldn't attend the wedding many times in an indirect way, didn't I? I thought you would have noticed and would avoid attending the wedding after going through all of that. But you attended our wedding anyway. I didn't think you were that thoughtless. I did try to ask you in the most polite manner as possible in so many different ways.
Honestly, I don't remember any of what you did to me being in a polite manner. You were always saying horrible things to me. But I didn't know that you didn't want me to attend your wedding.
What? You did realize that I didn't want you to come? Well then, why did you come to the wedding in the first place? Did you do that just to make me angry and ruin the wedding on purpose?
Well, I actually attended the wedding for my brother's sake. I definitely knew that you would not feel good about this, but I'm the only family member left to my brother. If I didn't attend the wedding, I would assume my brother wouldn't be happy from the bottom of his heart. Because he's been so considerate, caring about me all through his life. So I just thought after I attended the wedding, I should just gradually cut off my relationship with you and my brother. Even if you didn't do anything, I was planning to disappear from you anyway, as I noticed that I wasn't welcomed at all.
Well, I didn't know anything about that.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this more earlier. I should have definitely discussed this with you before everything got out of control.
If you do feel sorry for me, can't you at least stop Doug and make him change his mind? Because the wedding was canceled right after you left the venue with him. And Doug just asked me to divorce him this morning.
Oh, really?
And I assume this is all your fault, Amy. This all happened because you didn't fix your facial bruise way earlier, as I said. I did ask you to do something about it way before because I just knew that it would cause some kind of trouble for us. So how can you do this to me? If we really go through a divorce, how are you going to take all the responsibility for this?
I apologize for not trying to fix my facial bruise much earlier. But as I explained before, I have my own reasons too, you know? Because of this bruise, I've been bullied by this ever since I was little, and I even became emotionally sick due to this. And I was always causing trouble to my brother, but he was always there for me to help me through the tough times. So that's why I was saving up money to fix this on my own without relying on my brother anymore. I wanted to solve this on my own to show appreciation for all the support he's given me up until now.
Well, I didn't know about that. But unfortunately, that has nothing to do with me.
That's true. But to be honest, I don't care about your situation or what happens to you at all. And I don't know why I have to be kicked out of the wedding just because of this bruise that I've had ever since I was born. I was just attending the wedding as a member of my brother's family. And I absolutely don't care about you at all.
Hey, Amy, since you're an adult now, I assume you understand how serious the situation is, don't you? And you should take some responsibility for what has happened. Don't you understand that Doug is considering a divorce with me because of you? I need you to persuade Doug to reconsider about going through with this divorce. Because I got married to live a happy life with him. I don't know if I'll be able to meet such a kind and thoughtful person like Doug in the future. So I definitely don't want to divorce him and wish to start this marriage over with him.
From what I know, the divorce was brought up for my brother. Not because of me, but because of your abusive language, right? So don't you dare blame everything on me. If you don't like me, you shouldn't have gotten so close to me in the first place. Remember, you're the one who was so annoying trying to get so friendly with me. I was practically being forced to hang out with you, and I couldn't refuse because I was happy for my brother's marriage.
I really do apologize for the abusive language I said about you. So can you please do something to persuade Doug not to divorce me? I promise that I will never say anything rude or abusive to you from now on. So please, I really beg you, Amy.
Well, this is actually what my brother decided, so I have nothing to say about this from my end. So why don't you discuss this directly with my brother until you both agree to a conclusion? Because I don't care about you at all.
But if you don't forgive me, Doug will never try to listen to what I have to say. I assume you're the only one who can persuade him from going through all of this. I'll promise to do whatever you wish. So you've got to help me out and do something about this, Amy.
If you're willing to do anything I wish, could you just get out of my life and don't contact me any further? And I've just got to say this into your face, so just listen. My brother was actually saying to me that your heart is so ugly. For my brother, it seems that you were the actual monster to him and not me. So why don't you get out of our lives, you ugly monster? After that, my brother and Anna got divorced immediately after going through a discussion. As I showed the text messages I received from Anna to my brother at the wedding, I guess he could never forgive her again, no matter what she said. As for me, honestly, I did feel so sorry thinking that I might have ruined their marriage and caused this divorce because of my facial bruise. But I did feel a bit relieved hearing my brother say that he would have probably divorced Anna sooner or later, noticing her true self and that horrible personality of hers. And it seems that as Anna became so shocked soon after the divorce, she started overeating and gained twice her weight. And because of that, it seems that she avoids going out and now just stays inside her house, just like I did. As Anna had posted about her relationship with my brother on social and notified everyone about her marriage, this divorce must have been really tough on her. I guess she just lost hope for the future and will need some time to recover from this and face this reality for a while. Of course, all this happened because of her fault, and I do feel that she definitely deserves this, since she actually called me an ugly monster. So, I will never forgive her for the horrible things that she said to me, and hope that she will regret what she's done. But even so, I do hope that the time will come when Anna will be able to move on positively with her new life, knowing what she's going through just staying at home, avoiding to go out. And as for me, I finally was able to start the treatment for my facial bruise again with the money I saved up. Though my bruise is not disappearing that much and may take some more time, I will try to continue this treatment, hoping the bruise will eventually disappear completely someday. And as I know how different people's complexities are and how people try to deal with it in their lives, as I've been trying to deal with it as much as I can up until now, I'll never forget about the people who were so kind and supportive to me, even when I had the facial bruise. And they will be the ones who will try to look at the true self of me and will not judge people or treat people differently just by their appearance. So those are the people I would like to choose to be with, as they're the people who I can definitely trust throughout my lifetime. And slowly as it might be, I definitely want to positively move forward, conquering the difficulties and complexities I faced in my past towards a brighter future. Thank you for watching Peep Talk videos. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Also, feel free to leave any comments. Please visit us again to check out the next video.